card reset. What changed in August 2025? The U.S. immigration system has entered a new era. As of August 2025, sweeping reforms have been rolled out nationwide, changing how green cards are processed, renewed, and reviewed. These changes affect millions: family-based applicants, workers, humanitarian cases, and long-term permanent residents alike. This isn't just a policy update. It's a complete reset of how the U.S. evaluates eligibility, integrity, and intent in immigration filings. Let's break down what's happening, how it affects you, and what actions you should take immediately. Green card eligibility is now standardized nationwide. Under the new law, green card eligibility criteria have been unified across all categories: family, employment, and humanitarian. What used to be a patchwork of rules, often interpreted differently at various USCIS field offices, is now being applied through one consistent national standard. This shift removes a lot of confusion and unpredictability for applicants. However, the trade-off is strict procedural enforcement. The bar for documentation, accuracy, and detail has been significantly raised. Applicants must now provide verified, matching information across all documents, clean, consistent eligibility proofs, no contradictions or unexplained gaps in the record. Even minor inconsistencies, a typo, a date mismatch, or missing evidence could trigger denials. USCIS is now integrated with internal DHS systems that automatically cross-check data across agencies. If your application contradicts your past filings, your tax records, or your travel history, you may be flagged, investigated, or rejected outright. Green card renewals equals full background review. One of the most dramatic changes involves green card renewals. Previously, renewing your green card was straightforward. Submit Form I-90, pay the fee, and wait. Not anymore. As of August 2025, renewal is no longer viewed as a simple administrative update. It's now treated as a national security review. New steps now include updated biometric collection, full FBI background checks, review of your detailed international travel history, potential in-person interviews for certain categories. Even if you've held a green card for years, you'll now face a full review to re-verify your eligibility, not just renew your card. If your card is set to expire within the next 18 months, start preparing now. USCIS is urging applicants to get ahead of the curve. Review your tax filings and amend any errors. Make sure your travel records are complete. Be prepared for additional scrutiny and longer timelines. Citizenship. New tiered naturalization pathways. The pathway to U.S. citizenship has also been transformed. Naturalization remains a top goal for many green card holders, but the process is now divided into tiers. The intent is to reward immigrants who have contributed significantly to the country and maintained long-term commitment to American values and life. Some applicants may now qualify for faster processing if they served in the U.S. military, worked in essential industries for a number of years, volunteered in local or national civic programs. However, the standard for all applicants has also become more demanding. Continuous presence is now verified by digital logs and travel history. Breaks in U.S. residency, even brief ones, could delay or disqualify a naturalization application. If you've been outside the U.S. for extended periods or lack documentation to prove your presence, expect pushback. The English and Civics test now includes a reading comprehension component and real-world civic integration questions. It's no longer enough to memorize facts. USCIS wants to ensure applicants can function and participate meaningfully in American life. Good moral character is also under tighter review. You must have a clean legal record. Full tax compliance is now mandatory. Use of public benefits must be transparent and lawful. International travel is under the microscope. Even for green card holders, international travel is no longer low risk. DHS and CBP are now using digital surveillance tools to determine whether a permanent resident genuinely intends to live in the U.S. permanently. Extended trips outside the U.S., especially those over 180 days, can now trigger reentry interviews or even abandonment proceedings. Even with a reentry permit, returning is no longer guaranteed. If your U.S. ties, job, home, family are weak or unclear, border officers may ask for proof of continued residence, request tax returns, lease agreements, or utility bills. Launch a deeper investigation before allowing reentry. What you should do: keep trips under 6 months whenever possible. Document everything: employment, address, school enrollment, etc. If you must travel for long periods, keep strong proof of your intent to return and maintain U.S. residence. Public benefits use: what's safe, what's risky. The new law brings clearer rules on what types of public benefits may affect your immigration status or citizenship eligibility. Generally safe: emergency Medicaid for urgent hospital care, school lunch programs, disaster relief assistance. These are seen as temporary aid, not long-term dependence. Potentially risky: temporary assistance for needy families, TNF, federal housing subsidies, non-emergency Medicaid for chronic conditions. If these benefits are used for more than 12 months in total, in any combination, they may trigger concerns about financial self-sufficiency. Honesty is key. Full disclosure is better than hiding usage. USCIS is placing a high value on transparency, and lying or omitting past benefit use could do more harm than admitting it. IRS plus USCIS data sharing. Tax compliance is mandatory. Perhaps one of the most impactful changes is the new partnership between USCIS and the IRS. Going forward, immigration applications will be cross-verified with tax records. Any gaps, inconsistencies, or missing returns may delay or deny. Green card renewals. Adjustment of status applications. Naturalization filings. What's required? 3 years of clean, accurate tax history. No missed years or underreported income. W-2s, 1099s, IRS transcripts, and possibly even bank statements. This is already active in many cases. If you've missed tax years, file them now. If you've made mistakes, amend your returns. Prepare to submit documentation immediately if requested by an immigration officer. New USCIS digital system. Helpful, but not fully reliable. To improve transparency and speed, USCIS launched a new online portal for applicants to track case status, upload documents, receive updates. While promising, the system has had a rough start. Early users report account lockouts, upload errors, delays in dashboard updates. Best practice: log in weekly to check your case. Save digital and printed copies of all uploads. Don't rely solely on the portal. Continue using email, certified mail, and hard copy backups. Until the system stabilizes, keep your own records airtight. Some rules are active now, others will phase in. Not every section of the new law took effect on August 1st. Some are already impacting cases, while others will be phased in over the next 6 to 12 months. Already happening. Green card renewals flagged for travel issues. Adjustment of status cases delayed for tax problems. RFEs, requests for evidence, linked to benefit usage and missing documentation. Coming soon. Full rollout of tiered citizenship system. Interview mandates for more green card renewal applicants. Digital filing becoming mandatory for key case types. Stay aware of these timelines so you're not caught by surprise. What you should do immediately. This is a system shift toward digital tracking, full verification, and personal accountability. Here's what you need to do right now. Audit your immigration history. Check your travel records, even for short trips. Review and correct tax filings. Update your USCIS contact details. Keep both digital and physical copies of every USCIS document. Save biometric notices, receipts, benefit letters, and prior case files. If you've had long absences, used public benefits, or made past errors, consult an immigration attorney now. Don't wait for USCIS to catch it. Final thoughts. The August 2025 immigration law isn't just a reform. It's a complete overhaul. A full reset of how the U.S. processes legal immigration. But this isn't all bad news. Applicants who are organized, honest, and detail-focused still have a clear path forward. If you followed the law, paid your taxes, and maintained ties to the U.S., this could actually help you move through the system faster and with fewer surprises. Use this reset wisely. Prepare, review, and take action before you submit your next application. Like this breakdown? Hit like. Subscribe to USA Alert Zone. Stay informed and stay protected. This is your immigration lifeline.